Hey, this is Chaplain John. I'm at Starbucks. I can have my recording studio be any place, Justin. Any place, even Starbucks.
Mobile studio.
There you go. And I am with Chaplain Justin. And Chaplain Justin has a mission. We're at Starbucks, so I got to get mine out.
It's right there, John.
It's where?
Little tiny.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to get it in there.
It is. Well, anyway, hey, let's get on with this. Chaplain Justin, when I say you're on a mission field, you are. Where is your mission field?
At the jail, the Tulare County Jail, Bob Wiley, and the adult pretrial facility.
And, I got another. How long have you been the chaplain at Tulare County Jail?
About a year and a month or two. A little over a month.
I think so.
Yeah.
And who else do you work? Who's your partners there at the jail?
Chaplain Mandy is the female chaplain there. She also, I think she's starting to work. The plan is for her to go back to juvenile hall as well.
Really? Okay.
That's the goal, I think.
Okay.
But right now she's the chaplain at both facilities as well, Bob Wiley, and then there's a little unit at pretrial that she visits some women. Yeah. And then Chaplain David, he's in South County. A few days a week. When he's not there, he's taking care of all the administrative hard stuff, that makes this ministry function. Without him, it would not function. So.
Okay, so what do you do as a chaplain, Justin? What do you do there?
I get the opportunity to go and minister to the inmates in there. I do rounds in there, in Bob Wiley one week and pretrial the next.
What do you like? Give me a round. Like today, where are you going today?
Today I will be in Bob Wiley.
And when you do a round, what does that mean when you do a round?
I have a cart that I take with me, not all the time, but most of the time. It has books, and we have a lot of good books, like a really lot of good books, and Bibles and daily breads and days of praise, and then lessons that I've made and all that good stuff. And then
do you do Bible studies there, or is it mainly cell to cell?
Yeah, the door opened up at first when I went there. I was kind of disappointed because it wasn't happening, and that was like my goal is to do Bible study. That's like what I'm gifted at. That's what I love to do. And the door opened up, I don't know, about 6-7 months ago maybe. I think it was in January. And actually, no, I think it was December. But the door opened up into where I'm doing 2 Bible studies, one in Unit 22, one in Unit 31. And having like 15 to 17 guys come to each one.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's been amazing.
God.
A lot of good feedback.
When you do a Bible study, do you have a room, or is it just out in the big?
What we do it's called the water room.
Okay.
It's underneath where the people running the unit in the bubble. We call it the bubble. They're up above. There's like see-through things, and right underneath them is the water room. It's like got 3 benches, picnic table style benches, and you can fit about 17, 18 guys in there.
So you have a ministry, obviously, to the inmates there.
Yeah.
What about the staff?
Yeah, I mean, when the opportunity presents itself, it's not as much as we would want, but there's been a couple times this month, I've had the opportunity, 2 times actually, to, minister to somebody in some way, whether it's praying for them, talking to them about Christ, them asking questions. Sometimes staff asks questions, and I get to, respond to.
Okay, real quick, what were you doing before you became a chaplain at the jail?
I was a pastor at Calvary Chapel, still am, and before that, before God redeemed me from a drug addiction, I was strung out on drugs, and I was lost. Lived in the world for many years. I actually grew weed for 17 years.
I'm serious.
Yeah, that's what I did for a living. And at one time, I was, successful with doing it. I had a lot of money, a lot of properties. I got addicted to painkillers, and then 10 years of painkillers, and then the last couple of years, I ended up back in Visalia, just strung out.
Wow.
God miraculously delivered me in a detox, March 25th, 2016.
Justin, here's the biggie question. Why are you a chaplain?
It's actually rooted in what I was just talking about, him delivering me. After God delivered me from addiction, he instantaneously removed from me the obsession to use drugs. I was on opiates for 10 years straight. And cried out to him in a detox, and he removed the obsession for me to use. And after that, a few months later, I was in a sober living. And I remember praying in the backyard of that sober living, Lord, take me to the most messed up people like myself. Because I was hopeless, you know what I mean? And then years later, here I am at the jail. And he's taken me before the jail, other hopeless places, you know, but the jail is obviously the most hopeless place you can be in, right? Many of these guys are looking at, a lot of years in prison, and the biggest thing they're dealing with is stress and hopelessness. And so that prayer of me asking the Lord to take me to the most hopeless place, he has fulfilled that.
Wow.
That desire that he put in me, but it was my prayer. And so I'm there because I have a heart for hopelessness, because I know in Christ there's hope, even if you're doing life in prison. Peter talks about the living hope. I've been born again to a living hope through the resurrection of Christ. And this hope is living, it's active in us, and it doesn't matter where you're at or what you're going through. The hope of Christ can carry us through, every situation. So,
Justin, this is a short interview, but I'm going to share something that Justin probably won't, but I will. Justin is a missionary. So is Chaplain Mandy, and so is Chaplain David. Now, the county, Tulare County, loves having chaplains in there, but they don't get paid by the county. They're missionaries. And, and you're also looking for volunteers too, aren't you?
Yeah, always.
And so, but also, if you want to connect and talk with Justin, you can call him. In fact, he can call you, can't he?
Yeah.
What's your number?
My number is 559-901-1090.
Okay, let's do it again. 559-901-1090.
90.
And call him. Find out more what the missions feels like. Maybe to volunteer. Find out. Maybe you might go. Maybe God's calling you to help support Justin, and being a part of this ministry. Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
for being on Chaplain Chat.